Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group. And the Dukes will get us started with the Oaks. Take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UConn's offense will be first on the attack. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen, and there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do it.
Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Guys, for just a second, let's talk about UConn. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Brown wants to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide open downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So James Madison's offense has its first opportunity of the day. One of the best corners in the land.
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide. That you don't want that smoke, and I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Right back to the well. There he goes. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Let's talk for a second about James Madison. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you...
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Looked as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's 4th down. The Dukes will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. UConn going back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Brown will throw it. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. UConn will have to punt it away. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 4. Turning it on! Got enough for the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll try to do it himself. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. And the Dukes are facing market at the 23.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
The Dukes, with a long way to have moved it inside the 20. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
7, James Madison, 0.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Gets it out fast. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you.
And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Dukes. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
10, UConn, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Brown wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Oh, they're after him. Across the 45. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Let's see what they've got on second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! On the run, it's Blue. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. The Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the outside, they'll pull it on the read. Now the pitch. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Big fullback's got it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, James Madison.
I love fullbacks. They do such a good job. They're so unselfish, and I love when you throw them a bone near the goal line. Everybody knows it's coming. All the beef in the game. Give him the football. He does the rest. Reward the big fella for all his hard work.
17, UConn, 7.
And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UConn going back to work on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Out of the gun, the inside give. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Porter. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Brown will throw it. Fires on the move. Snagged in the middle. It's Burton. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Man, how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration, everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
Throws for the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. UConn will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They took their time out of the gate, but now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, and they're playing good complementary football up to this point, but this is a huge opportunity, David, for them to really create some momentum.
Well, and the defense did such a good job keeping them in the game early. Now, holding down their end. Now get the offense rolling, put up some points on the scoreboard, and then you could really get dangerous in this ball game.
Trying play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. He uncorks one deep. Touchdown, Huskies. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
James Madison, 17. UConn.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback on the move, still looking. With the catch, it's Kyle. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Dukes headed quickly to the line. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Goodness, great. That is the way you blow up a play, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck. That had to be a blown assignment. Wants to fire on second down. Trying to set up the screen. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Dukes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Dukes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Caught over the middle, it's Paul. They pick up the first down, they'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for a receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to the running back, and he's making plays.
Off the play fake. He'll throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Kyle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the red zone, it's Paul. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14. UConn has it teed up to start this second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Throws to the tight end. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The UConn offense goes back to work. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. UConn will have to punt it away. He's got it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. James Madison. Offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And the Dukes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gonna run it. It's Blue. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. That's caught. It's Kyle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Got enough for the 1st. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st down, 10 yards to go. They'll give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Dukes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
To throw, it's Barnett. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UConn going back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also...
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Motion from the wideout. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Parker. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Brown will throw it. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the back. Pass the sticks, him still on his feet. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
The play action fake. He's looking deep. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings. This playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a third down play. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Fears the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Dukes will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this with David kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. And bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been...
You got the lead, you got the football, you got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Running back searching for a hole. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll go to the ground. Runs for the tackle. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here?
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UConn going back to work on offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to...
Going for the big play. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense.
Lofts one deep down the right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back at the 30. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Now on the option.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by 10 over Arkansas.
Brown wants to pass. Under fire.
Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out.
Pulls it in on the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. He's going to run it. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. UConn quick to the line.
I love it, and that's exactly how I'm going to play if I'm this defense today. You've seen him. This guy will take off. He'll make plays with his feet. Nice job playing coverage, but with eyeballs on the quarterback. Not allowing him to take off and run when he wants to. Great job. As soon as they see it, they pull the trigger, they come up and they make the tackle.
Pulls it in. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. This UConn offense really has it going. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll do it himself. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down. Red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. Lets it go to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? The Dukes are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Off play action. Looking to scramble. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
The UConn offense goes back to work. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Using the quick game. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Power football with the run. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Slithers into space. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Nice move there. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Timeout called by the defense. 27 seconds to go.
Timeout, James Madison.
UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. He's looking to throw. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, UConn! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.